All right, so welcome again, everybody, to our Saturday morning breakfast call, November 11, 2017. My name is Joel Brett, and I'm here with my beautiful wife and business partner, Kristen. And a special welcome to all the vets. Thank you for your service over the years, whether you were in a war, whether you weren't. Our heart definitely goes out to each and every member of the military in the United States and Canada and throughout the world for putting your country first and protecting us all and protecting our freedoms. That definitely goes a long way to allow us, to be able to build home-based businesses, to be able to build, be entrepreneurs and protect our rights and freedoms. So special thanks to you guys first. Next, I just want to thank and congratulate all of our members that are getting paid this last week, that have earned a check, that have earned matching postcards. The list just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the cool thing, too, is that, I almost kind of like Stan's position because he joined Postcard Networker so early. The only reason why his name is first all the time is because we just do it in order. Maybe I'll mix them up one of these days, but we just do it in order based on when you join. You hit this list. So as long as you earn a check or matching postcards, and I'm pretty sure Stan's name has been on this list every single week since we started announcing people that were earning income with Postcard Networker. He's always first, and maybe we'll switch it up, give somebody else an opportunity to be first. But anyway, congratulations to Stan and David and Zana and Greg. Twanzel, Daniel, Justine, Kate, Kent, Langford. Congratulations to Herschel and Henry and Patty, Tony, Charles, Ja, Sam, Carlos, Robert. Congratulations to Leonard and Jack and Brad, Hugo, Robert, William, Christina, Clive, Marianne, Jerry, Willie, Sean, Pandora, Clinton, Virginia, Edward, James. Congratulations to Sharon and Roy and Adam, Veronica, Lawrence, Barry, Richard, Sandra, Lisa. Congratulations to Robert and Tammy, Richard, Edward, Faith, Jenny, Robert, Christopher, Marge. Congratulations to Kim and Charlesy, Manny, Bradford, Thomas, Manny, Michael, Kevin, Jamero, Howard, Lloyd, Nicole. Congratulations to Moses and Jill and Alonzo, Everett, Lee, Janet, William. Congratulations to Gail and Pastor S, Mike G, Obra, Sharon, Dion, Mark, another Mark, Earl, Wolf, Alice, Lorraine, Brett, Ben, Lisa, Mark, Robert, Ed, Scott, Travis, Bill, Richard, James, Stephen, Middleton, Elysia, Joe, John, Harold, Virginia, Donald, Cynthia, Lois, Yasin, David, Therese, Barbara, Stu, Raymond, another Raymond, Aaron. Congratulations to Dominique and Monica, Martha, Charity, Deborah, Stephanie, Jacola, Amanda, Danny. Congratulations to James and Lamisha, Juan, Mel, Kimberly, Amanda, Leah, Mary, and that's it. So congratulations to all of you. Hey, I've got a few updates, guys. Postcards are totally up to date. Everybody's orders are out. If you've ordered, your orders are out, on the way to you. Checks are up to date. Checks are all in the mail or you've received them. And let me tell you this, business is growing. Commissions are definitely getting bigger for many of our leaders, many of our new members. By leaps and bounds, I think that the business is just absolutely exploding. So I just wanted to kind of let you know that whether you've been with us for, since the beginning, for over a year and a half, or whether you're just joining us today, yesterday, or in this past week or two, or past month or two, Postcard Networker is absolutely just going through the roof right now. It's growing huge, and as we build the business, I think that we have to really realize what we have here in terms of a marketing system, in terms of a community, in terms of an opportunity. and in terms of being able to get leverage from people who may or may not even be interested in technology. I kind of go back to the thinking about when we first started Postcard Networker. I always wanted it to be simple for everyone. So although we're adding more and more, technology, and we're adding different ways of advertising, and we're adding different options in terms of being able to, partner with us or write your own book or some of the different things that we've got available now, the basis of Postcard Networker still comes down to the fact that if you can mail a postcard, you can make this work. You can generate income. Okay. The basis of it is still just that we send postcards with leads already pre-printed on them. You put a stamp on it, you throw it in the mail, and you're done. Okay. And that really levels the playing field for everyone. It allows you to be able to get results and build a business long term without having to worry about, learning new technologies or learning new advertising methods or what have you. So, I just want you guys to know that the base system or the base program with Postcard Networker will always be, the common denominator, the lowest common denominator, which is allowing everybody to be able to just simply mail the postcards and generate results, build a downline, and for you to be able to get leverage on that. So that's something that I think we just have to keep in mind as we build our business, that's where the real true power and magic comes from, is allowing everyone to be able to have success. So today I want to just get right into it and talk to you a little bit about how I personally enrolled 240 people in 5 days into my network marketing business. Okay, and you can too. That's not a typo. I enrolled 240 people personally, okay, at a price tag of about $150 a head, $150 a member, in 5 days. And actually, we earned a huge bonus for doing that. I'm not going to get into that. Some of you guys know the story. Maybe I'll share that on another call. But I want to focus on specifically how I did it. And I want to kind of talk to you guys a little bit about that and share with you and kind of teach you how to do that or show you how that works. Because I think it's important, especially for people that are struggling or people who are trying to figure out, okay, I've got a downline of 0 or I've got a downline of 10 people. How do I really explode this thing? How do I get some true momentum in my business? How do I get some true leverage going? So in 5 days, we literally enrolled 240 people. Now, just to be completely honest, transparent, like I always like to be, I actually had a business partner of mine enrolling people with me. So there was actually 2 of us, okay, that enrolled the 240 people in the 5 days. However, that's still a pretty amazing feat because we literally called every single one of them, all right? Now, short little earnings disclaimer, of course. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this. I'm not guaranteeing you're going to enroll 240 people in 5 days. I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to enroll any people. All the information that I'm sharing with you will work if you work it. It'll absolutely help you to be able to generate results, but you do have to participate, right? So it's not get rich overnight. It's not get rich quick, but we're definitely going to be able to make some money with it. So this is if you have a network marketing business already. This is also if you don't have a network marketing business, you can learn how to do this and plug into the network marketing business of your sponsor. I highly recommend, again, you speak with your upline in Postcard Networker if you don't already have kind of a primary network marketing business that you're trying to build. And this is definitely going to be able to help you understand how to do that. Now, at the end of this webinar, I'm also going to give you a very special advertising source that you can use starting today to explode your business, okay? Absolutely explode your business. And you're going to understand why at the end of this webinar, why it's going to work so well for you to be able to put people into your current network marketing business no matter what you're selling. If you're selling weight loss or if you're selling Bitcoin or if you're selling some kind of online subscriptions or if you're selling nutritional products, you name it, whatever you are selling in your network marketing company, this advertising source is absolutely going to allow you to get way more leads, qualified people that are interested in it. But not only that, they'll be contacting you, and they're already very highly pre-qualified. You'll see why in a minute. So just hang on to the end of the webinar. Now, in network marketing, this again is what most people do. Calling leads. Okay, so buying some leads and phoning them and trying to pre-qualify them and trying to determine if they're interested in a home-based business, right? Trust me, I did this for years. For years and years, we built systems around phoning leads, running ads or purchasing leads and calling them. Also, the other part of that, of course, is running your own ads, like running ads in newspapers and magazines, running Google advertising, Facebook advertising, you name it, to be able to help generate more and more traffic. And then the third thing a lot of people do is just go to friends and family, which, are super unqualified people. I don't mean they're not qualified to join a network marketing company. I just mean that who knows if they're even interested in a home-based business, much less building a network marketing company, much less doing it with the products or services that you personally already have that you're using, that you're promoting, right? So, those are kind of the three things that I've done over the years. For friends and family, absolutely bombed. I mean, it didn't work. And to be honest, I run a full-time work at home, postcard marketing, internet marketing, network marketing business now. I've been doing it since 2004, so for over 13 years, and I still can't enroll my friends and family, right? I still can't get them interested. At some point I kind of stopped asking because, you can only go to so many family functions, or you can only visit them so many times or talk to them on the phone so many times. When they say, no, I'm not interested, or are you still doing that? Does it still work? You're still making money? I can't believe it. Before you just kind of say, okay, I'm not going to even bother anymore. But the same thing with like running ads and calling leads and things like that. It's a lot of work, right? Sitting there calling leads, trying to find out if people are even interested in a business in the first place, takes a lot of time and effort and energy, right? And there's really, if we start to break it down, there's really a few different types of prospects, and there's one type of prospect that tends to be significantly better than other people. Okay, so I just break it down into three types of prospects. The first ones are not interested. And the not interested prospects, you're not going to necessarily run into a huge amount, but they're prospects that maybe answer an advertisement, or maybe they're friends and family, right? That they're really not even kind of interested in what you're doing or interested in even a business opportunity in the first place. I remember we used to run ads in newspapers a ton, years and years ago, and sometimes we'd run these advertisements and people would answer them, and then you'd talk to them on the phone, and they're like, yeah, I'm not really interested in that type of thing, or I'm not really interested in a home-based business, or I'm not really, and then you think, well, why did you answer the ad in the first place? Like, why did you phone me? Why did you leave your phone number? Why did you, put your email address down? I don't even get it. So there's those people that are really wasting our time, people that aren't really interested in the business. And part of this is our fault. Sometimes we prospect people, friends, family, local people in the community. We're handing out business cards, we're handing out flyers, things like that, to people who really aren't interested in the first place. And it's the same thing as like if you run a TV ad, right? You're going to hit 95% of the people that aren't even interested in what you're selling, right? So we want to try to target that down a little bit more. The other type of prospects that that we target or that we have available to us are opportunity seekers. So those are people that are putting their name into everything, right? They're giving you their email address online, their phone number. They're answering ads in the newspaper. They're answering ads in business magazines. They're calling you. They're going on conference calls. But until we get to the third category of prospects, those people are interested but not qualified. Okay, now what do I mean by that? Well, we haven't really taken any steps to determine whether or not they're ever going to want to build a home-based business. They've never taken any steps to determine whether they're currently today wanting to join and build a home-based business with you. All right, they're just kind of looking, and sometimes some people call them like tire kickers. I don't necessarily call them that, although I think in one of the slides today I do put tire kickers. What I more refer to them to is just not being ready, right? They're just not currently ready. They're looking for an opportunity, but they just haven't really started taking the steps to be able to get into the buying place, right? And in our industry, we need to sell, right? We need to have people join our business. We need to have people put down their credit card and purchase products and services, or purchase membership kits, or purchase leads or postcards or whatever. If they're not purchasing, there's no money being made, and there's almost like no point. You may as well just have a hobby of chatting with people, right? You may as well just go in chat forums and make friends, or go on Facebook and interact with all those people that aren't going to give you money, right? If you can't get people to pull out their credit card and give you money. So the third type of prospects really are the ones that I focus on 100%. 100%, okay? I don't even think, like, people that aren't interested and people that aren't qualified, I don't even spend any time thinking about it, talking about it, trying to prospect them or anything. Opportunity seekers, I really don't spend a lot of time thinking about or talking about. I mean, I'll promote to them, okay? So I'll market to them. I'll send advertisements to them, but I'm not going to get on the phone with them. I'm not going to try to enroll them. I'm not going to try to put them in a business until they've spent some kind of money, until they've moved to opportunity buyers, okay? So an opportunity buyer really is somebody who has been proven to have spent money, and the closer to your business that they've spent money, the better, okay? Now let me tell you what that means. For instance, all of the leads that we provide through Postcard Network are opportunity buyers. They've purchased something from someone in our industry, okay? And they're currently looking for opportunities. They're currently looking for something to do, okay? So we know that at some point they've purchased something, okay? And because of the way that our industry works, if they're not currently building that business, they're going to purchase again. Okay? They're going to continue looking. Think about you, for instance. Okay? Until you find a business that you want to build, you're going to continue looking, and you'll probably buy a few things. Most of us on this call have purchased many different things. Many kits, many different products, many different opportunities, many different information products, webinars. We've purchased all kinds of things because we're looking for the solution to our problem, right? And our problem being, we want to quit our job, we want more money, we want to find a way to generate a regular income, and we're going to continue looking and buying until we get there. The buyers are different, though, than just seekers or people that aren't interested. The buyers are willing to spend money. Okay, the buyers are willing to invest in their future. They're kind of at a different level. They're at a higher level than somebody who's just currently looking or just started looking for an opportunity and is not yet spending money. Okay, now the other half of the buyers, or the closer you get to your business with the buyers, all I mean is simply when they're starting to buy from you or from your system or something like that, right? So the best type of buyer, obviously, is somebody who has purchased something directly from your business, okay? And in between that is somebody who's purchased something from a business that you're associated with. So a business that you're associated with, something like a Postcard Networker, right? We're selling them, and this is I guess your business. It's all kind of tied into the same thing, but we're selling them something. They're your lead. They're your prospect. And we know that they spent $9.95, okay, purchasing the affiliate membership. We know that they spent, $80 buying some postcards. We know that they spent $150 on an elite membership, okay? So as soon as you know that information, as soon as you see that, not only do you generate a commission, from that. But you also can be able to get their name and phone number and email address, and you know now that they're a person that you need to contact. Okay, you know that they're a person that you need to build a relationship, that you need to sell your products and services to. Okay, does that make sense? So again, opportunity seekers, you don't know if they're ever going to spend money. You don't know if they're ever going to join. You don't know if they're ever going to get to a place where they're interested. Not interested people, I mean, you don't even know if they're interested in building a business in the first place. You don't want to sit there and try and convince somebody that joining a business is a good idea. Why don't you spend your time talking to somebody who has already either joined your business, purchased something to build their business, purchased marketing material, information products, something like that, right? Does that make sense? So the only people that I ever spend time with, and the reason why I can go out and spend 5 days enrolling 240 people with a friend of mine, is because we focused 100% of our energy and time on opportunity buyers, people who had previously purchased from us, okay? And the more recent of a purchase, the better, right? So if they purchased today, that's a much better person than somebody who had purchased from us 6 months ago, okay? The recency of the purchase obviously is going to make a big impact too, because we know that today they're currently searching, they're currently buying, they're currently looking, so the recency of the purchase is really important too. Now, there's three kind of categories that I break my opportunity buyers down into, okay, which are network marketers, okay, mail order marketers, and buyers still kind of looking to get into a business. So network marketers just being people that are currently in a network marketing company, that are purchasing mostly like tools, advertising, information products, how to build their network marketing business. Mail order marketers primarily are people selling things through the mail, right? Different programs or you know, things like even like our Free Stamps Forever program, they'll be in that. They'll be mailing them, they'll be promoting through the mail. And often a lot of mail order marketers will be in like 5 or 6 or 8 different programs, and they'll be mailing all kinds of stuff, okay? And again, they're primarily going to be buying things from us, like, you know, our stamps program or our postcards or advertising, things like that. Buyers still looking for an opportunity is primarily somebody that is been purchasing but has not quite found something that's either making the money or something that they really want to do, right? So they'll buy a kit, they'll buy a program, they'll spend $30 here, they'll spend $40 there, building different or buying into different businesses, but haven't quite found what they're looking for yet. Okay, so again, I just segment people into different categories so that I can have a better understanding of, okay, where they're at in the process and who I can specifically target with what. Okay, if that makes sense. Postcard Networker creates absolutely fresh buyers for you. So again, when I talked about recency, when did they last buy? Postcard Networker, our system, okay, you send a postcard, they join for free. At that point, they're still kind of an opportunity seeker, right? But at least you've taken them from the not interested or maybe a previous buyer from another system or another thing, and you've got them to join for free. So now they're kind of like, once they've joined for free, they're like an opportunity seeker, right? You've brought them into the fold, you've brought them into the system, and then when they buy from us, when they set up their affiliate membership or when they buy postcards or when they make a purchase, now you've got an opportunity buyer, somebody specifically who has purchased from you, right, today. Like, you know the day they've purchased from you. Okay, does that make sense? So the more recent they've purchased, obviously, the better it is to contact them, okay, about your opportunity, about your business. And as we grow, I just want to spend some time talking specifically, and this is really, truly how I got here, how I got to this point where we're enrolling so many people personally into our businesses. How to advertise to thousands of buyers without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're going to talk about that, okay? We're also going to talk about how to get set up and copy my exact process for advertising, and we're going to talk about how to write $1 million classified ad, okay? Because, again, at the end of the day, we need these people to come into our business. We need these people to come call us, come to our website, talk to us, and come join our business. So let's just start by talking a little bit about how to advertise to thousands of buyers without spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. It really comes down to being able to leverage resources, right, that are out there. So there's really two ways of doing this. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to share a resource with you where you can do this. But you can either get leverage through other people, right? We've talked about this before, right? Building a team, which then the whole group of you will advertise to thousands and thousands and thousands of people, and you're only spending a small amount of that money, right? You're only spending the $100 or $200 or $300 or whatever. Okay, does that make sense? So as you start to advertise, you're not going to hit, okay, in most businesses, unless you're starting to co-op things immediately, you're not going to hit thousands and thousands of buyers, thousands and thousands of people immediately, right? Unless you're going to go drop $100,000, all right, or $200,000 or $50,000, right? It's just not going to happen that way. But what happens is this is a tactic or a way that you grow into. Okay, you grow into the business. Okay, does that make sense? So as we advertise more and more, as we send more postcards, we get more members, they send more postcards. We get more members, they send more postcards. The same thing as any other way that we co-op our advertising, any other way that we kind of if you all, let's say you all throw in $20, okay, today, everybody on this call. I throw in $20, you throw in 20, the other guy throws in 20, and then we simply advertise and we split 100% up of all the leads that come in between everybody. We're now advertising to so many more people because we're able to kind of reach more people with more money. Does that make sense? So the more people you collect to advertise together, the larger the pool of prospects. If you were to just spend $20, I mean, you're basically running one ad in one location for a short period of time. All right? If you pull it together with hundreds of other people, thousands of other people, you're able to advertise for months or years, okay, to that same source and continue to share the leads that come in month after month after month after month. Okay, does that make sense? The other thing, too, is that as we build out different network marketing opportunities, not everybody's going to want to join your specific business. Okay, does that make sense? Not everybody's going to want to join my business. Not everybody's going to want to join Mary's business or Ja's business or Jerry's business or Bill's business. Not everybody's going to want to join. They're going to choose the one that's right for them. So when we start doing things like cooperatives, or we start sharing leads, or we start kind of allowing the buyers to choose what they're interested in, it allows us to kind of leverage I don't want to say leverage, but it allows us to kind of just push our advertising out to a larger number of people and allow the market to choose what they want to choose. Okay, does that make sense? So the secret number one really is about co-oping, is about getting leverage through other people, right? And if you don't already have a huge downline, you just have to do it with our team or with your upline or with your crossline or with other people in your same business. Okay, does that make sense? So even if you're brand new, you can still participate in something like this, even if you don't already have a huge downline. How to get set up, copy my exact process for advertising. Listen, it's really simple. If you look at the way that we've set up Postcard Networker, okay, that is the exact process that I use for advertising. Postcard Networker is an advertising model. Okay? Does that make sense? Postcard Networker is a model where you are going to be able to advertise your business month after month after month after month and expand your advertising through a network of people. where you're not paying for every single advertisement that goes out. All right? As you build a downline, as you build a team, or as you co-op people together, it allows you to share in the cost of advertising, share in the cost of the lead generation to be able to grow your business. And again, you've got options. You can use Postcard Networker. You can build your own system, okay, like Postcard Networker. You can co-op money together with people in your primary main network marketing business. You can go to your upline in your network marketing business, co-op money together with them, okay, run team ads with them and their team. You can do it with your downline. You can do it with your crossline. You can do it with anybody. But the key really comes back to how many people can we collect, right? How many people can we pull together to share in the cost of advertising so that it doesn't cost us $1,000, $2,000, $50,000 to run the advertising. If we were to send out postcards right now, 100,000 postcards, it would probably cost us $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $100,000, right? To mail, to by the time you print the postcards, get the leads, get the stamps, do the work to put them on, okay? It's going to cost a lot of money. I mean, not a lot of us, okay, have or want to spend $70,000 on advertising for our business, right, to be able to grow our business. However, if we get 7,000 people, right, to all kick in $100, okay, or to all kick in $10, all of a sudden you've got a budget of $70,000, $100,000, $200,000 to be able to grow your network, okay? And when I first got started, it was a lot smaller. We were talking like we would all throw in $100 and I'd have like $2,000 to advertise, okay? I'd have 15, 20 people throwing in some money, all right? But then it grows and it grows and it grows, right? You have to start somewhere. Now, the third thing I want to talk about briefly is how to specifically run $1 million classified ad. And this, I'm going to give you some specific tactics on this because it's going to be important for the advertising source that we're going to be using and that I'm going to share with you in just a minute. But also, there's a trick to this, okay? And I'm going to share the trick with you too that a lot of people won't necessarily talk about. A lot of people teaching you how to write advertising and how to do copywriting and things like that. Some of them will mention it, but I'm going to tell you specifically that this is the number one thing that I do that separates me from everybody else. And I'm going to share that with you in a minute. But how to write a classified ad is really simple, okay? You have to it's just about getting attention. You have to get attention. If you can't get someone's attention in your advertisement, whether it be a written classified ad, whether it be a video, whether it be a webinar, if you can't grab their attention and get them interested in what it is that you're selling, you will lose. Okay, you will lose to somebody else that is going to get their attention. So there's a couple different ways to do this, but specifically, and this is like, this is kind of thinking long term. This isn't thinking short term. Short term, the easiest way to get somebody to answer an ad is to say, hey, do you want to make $1 million? Call me now. Here's a phone number, right? You put a huge number out there and you grab their attention with a dollar amount, and then you get them to your website. The problem with that is if you can't deliver what you offered them, you're not going to sign up a lot of people, okay? So instead, what I usually tell people is, listen, why don't you write an ad that is going to attract you to your business, okay? Now follow me here for a minute. Who are the people specifically that you want in your business, okay? Who would join your business? I just want you to think about this. Well, you've joined your business, so wouldn't it make sense that other people like you would also join your business? People with your values that share your ideas that are like you. So I'm almost thinking like a really good way to build a classified ad, do you not agree, would be to write it for yourself. Okay, now some people think, well, you got to get in the heads of your customers. You got to get in the heads of your prospects. You've got to figure out what they want. Well, you're an opportunity buyer. You're a network marketer. You're trying to attract other people like you. Not only that, your business will be more successful and your business will be more fun if you have a bunch of people like you in it that share your same values, that you can talk to, that you can enjoy. So why not write a classified ad that would attract you? And in turn, what that does is it attracts people like you, similar to you, to your business to phone you. Okay? Instead of writing an ad that's nothing like you, that you're not interested in, that you just think will get hits or you think people will phone, right? You'll end up with a bunch of people you don't get along with. Okay? So why not just write a headline, write a little short description, okay? And here's kind of one of the things that a lot of people do that they kind of mess up the classified ads, or they mess up the advertising, they mess up their videos, they mess up everything. Don't say too much. Just keep it nice and short, and if you can, leave a question in the heads of the prospects, right? You want to intrigue them. You want to write something that they're kind of like, I wonder what that is. I'm going to call, even if I'm not super interested, I'm curious. I'm curious of what that is that they're doing. Okay? If you write an advertisement like you write a sales pitch where you're telling them every single little bit of your business, there's no reason for them to call you because they make a decision based on your advertisement. Your advertisement is only to, number one, get attention, number two, intrigue them enough so that they're curious to call you because they're interested to find out more information to see if this might be a fit for them, period. Okay, that's all your classified ad needs to do. Okay? And if you can accomplish that, you will get lots of phone calls. You will get lots of website visitors. If you can't accomplish that, you need to change your ad. This is the number one secret or trick that I use or do in my advertising all the time. I do not ever get married to a specific headline or ad. I do not ever fall in love with, like, this is the best headline or ad ever. I just constantly test and try different things. I have no problem tomorrow, if I think a postcard is going to work better, testing a new postcard and eliminating one of the postcards in our system and using the new one if it works better. I have no romantic feelings about some of the old postcards we started with when we first launched Postcard Networker. Okay? Same thing goes with a classified ad. Test a different ad. See which one works better. See what you get better results from. Right? Test two ads against each other. See which one gets better results. The only thing that will hurt you in classified advertising and video advertising and Facebook advertising and postcard advertising and anything, the only thing that will hurt you is if you keep the same ad forever and you get poor results. If you're not willing to test something new, try something new. Okay? That's the only thing that will hurt you. Okay, let me tell you a quick story about the us enrolling 240 people. This is going to make sense for you guys right now. Like, this is going to totally come together. It was actually a number of years ago that we did this. It was kind of a fun little test. It was like a challenge. I had just met a new business partner that I wanted to work with for a while. I had tracked her down. And, we got to talking, and she was explaining to me how her business worked and things like that. And she said, there's this big bonus available, and they run it, I think, once a quarter or once every 6 months or something like that. And it's like a profit-sharing deal. And there was only currently 2 people in that profit-sharing section, the top level of the company, that were going to participate in that. And, we got to talking, and I asked her, well, what does it actually take to get to that top level? And And she said, well, I mean, I've been building for a year, to achieve that. And a year at her level was, pretty big. She spent a lot of time, like every day, building the business. And she was a big networker, and she had built a substantial team. And I said, okay, but based on the structure that you're talking about telling me, I think, if you structured everybody properly in the comp plan, you could actually get to that top level with about 200 people. Because it didn't have any volume requirements, it only had structural requirements, right? So you only had to have about 200, 210 people, and actually you'd achieve the top rank and you'd achieve this huge bonus, and there's only 2 current people in that profit sharing. So, if I did that, I would be able to get, a third of the profit sharing from that business. Yep. That's the deal. And then she kind of laughed and said, yeah, but it closes in 5 days. Like, there's no way you're going to enroll 200 people in 5 days. And I said, well, like, is that a challenge? Is that, that's kind of interesting because I think I can do it. Because for years and years, we always built our business, right? And we always built our lists, and we built it based on systems and marketing systems, and we always collected lists of what? We always collected lists of buyers, right? We always collected lists of people who would purchase from us. And so on day one, I said, okay, I'm joining. We've got 5 days. So the first thing I did was actually I called a friend of mine and I said, listen, will you do this with me? Because I don't think there's any possible way that I could call enough people, enroll enough people in 5 days myself. But what if we could do this? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be amazing? And we had worked together before on several different businesses. And I wasn't doing it necessarily to be in that business or to join and build that business long term. I was actually interested to see if, I could, obviously enroll that many people in 5 days. Because, 200 people in 5 days, that's, you break that down, that's 40 people a day coming into your business, starting at 0 people, starting at just one person, right? So I got him to start working with me, and he came on board. And what we did was we started advertising to my previous list of buyers, to people who were in our current network marketing business, in other network marketing businesses, in other system businesses, things like that. And we basically pushed out that offer, gave them our phone numbers, put a little video online so they could kind of pre-watch a video before talking to us. And we literally worked for probably 20 hours a day. No joke. The sign-up fee, I think, was $149 or $150, something like that. And we just went to work. And we ended up enrolling 240 people in 5 days on the phone, taking credit cards, signing people up online, but physically speaking to everyone. And if you don't think it's possible, okay, if you think that that's so outlandish that nobody could ever do that, the only reason we could do that is because we had previously built relationships with people, okay? We had previously sold information products. We had previously sold marketing systems. We had previously sold leads to these people, okay? They were our contacts. They were our list of buyers, right, our opportunity buyers. So when we made the offer then for them to join our network marketing company, and obviously our marketing was really good and our pitch was good and our email was good and everything coming into the business, we crafted it in a way that it sounded really fabulous and a great opportunity to talk to us. And we offered some bonuses and things like that. So it's not like they just came and joined because the business was so great. We still had to do our marketing work. But again, the point being is, like, if you're sitting there struggling and you can't enroll one person in 30 days, the primary reason why you can't enroll one person in 30 days is you just don't have a big enough list of opportunity buyers. You just don't have a big enough list of people who are currently or have previously purchased from you. Okay? 240 people we enrolled I think I want to say I enrolled a couple more than he did, so maybe I enrolled 125. He might have enrolled 115, something like that. But we just got on the phone and worked and worked and worked and worked. And if you ever want to surge in your business, if you ever want to grow your business and start to get some momentum going, run a contest with yourself and some of your team, right? Even if you just try to enroll one person a day or one person a week for the next month, okay? Depending on where you are at in your business, but you got to set some goals. You've got to set something to be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish, okay? Does that make sense? So as we started enrolling people, I mean, day one was a little bit slow. Day two, we started enrolling more, and by day three, I was starting to think, wow, we might actually be able to pull this off. It was starting to get real, and we were working, like I said, 18, 20 hours a day. We were sleeping 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, getting up, sending emails, setting up little videos, talking to people all day long from the East Coast to the West Coast. And by day 5, we were finalizing putting everybody into the business, structuring everybody in the correct spots, and we actually blew past our goal. We actually passed, what we needed to by like probably 20, 25 people, something like that, more than we needed structurally to be able to build the business, which is incredible. But if you don't ever set those goals, if you don't ever have something in mind, you'll never achieve it, right? We hit the top level of that company. We were one of 3 people to be able to qualify for that bonus. And it's all just because of the fact that we had a big list of opportunity buyers, people who were willing to spend money, people that are proven to spend money, people that have spent money with us. Okay? And so today what I want to do is I want to give you an opportunity to be able to start advertising to a larger number of opportunity buyers. Okay? This doesn't replace Postcard Networker. It doesn't change what we're currently doing. It's just another place for you to advertise to be able to grow your network marketing business. It's fully integrated with our system. There's commissions. There's commissions that we pay on all the advertising to the uplines, so you can earn on your current downline to be able to grow your business. Okay, so the publication, the offer that we have is called Money Tree Millionaires. Okay, that's going to actually be a publication that goes out to individuals. We're going to sell it. Okay, and essentially what it's going to be is it's going to be listings or advertisements from network marketers, from home-based business entrepreneurs like yourselves promoting your business. That's all it's going to be, is a list of people, advertisements for people to purchase. Now here's the thing. Sometimes there are, in our industry, magazines and cooperatives and things like that people sell advertisements in, similar to this, but they just send them to like random people. They just send them to opportunity seekers. So people might be interested, they might not. So here's the difference. If I just send out 10,000 copies of Money Tree Millionaires to 10,000 leads that I bought, chances are a lot of those copies of our publication are just going to get thrown in the trash right away. All right? Many of the copies will come back through because they were bad leads, or they were old leads, or they were expired, or people moved, or whatever. However, if we sell this publication, okay, which we're doing, 100% of the people will get the publication, okay, the magazine. 100% of the people will read through it, and 100% of the people will go through all of the advertisements looking for the one that they're interested in. Okay, we are specifically selling them a listing of home-based business opportunities. That's the offer, okay, to the buyers, to the people who are going to buy this publication. We're saying, listen, you can find the opportunity that's right for you, and you can join it. Okay? We are going to charge them for the opportunity to look at your business. Okay, does that make sense? So we're pre-qualifying them. if they don't have a credit card, cash check, or a money order to pay for the magazine, to pay for the publication, they're not going to get it. All right? So every single person looking at your advertisement has already spent money with our company before going to your ad, before looking to see if what you have to offer them is good. Not only that, they spent money like today, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days before they get the publication. We're going to ship it to them in the mail. Okay, so they're currently spending the money, and then they're waiting anxiously for the publication to read your advertisement. Okay, so I just want you to think about that. We're going to sell this to thousands and thousands and thousands of opportunity buyers. Now, for those of you that are like, I wonder if it'll work. I wonder if Joel can generate those people. I wonder if this is possible. This is the same model that I used to build a huge portion of my direct mail business over the last 10 years. Okay, the last time we ran this same business model, we were putting probably 3,000 to 5,000 new buyers per week into a publication like this. Okay, 3,000 to 5,000. Sorry, we were selling 3,000 to 5,000 memberships or magazines per week. Okay, so if you start to do the math, you start to think, okay, well, I'm only going to be one out of a group of people in the publication. However, if it's going to thousands and thousands and thousands of opportunity buyers, chances are I'm going to be able to get more people, right? I'm going to be able to get more people to see my business. All the people have spent money. There's no freebies. I'm not going to give away the magazine for free. I'm not going to give away the publication for free ever. People will always have to buy it. There's going to be no tire kickers. Okay? Nobody will be looking for a free ride because they've already spent money before they even looked at your opportunity. Here's the other thing that's different about what we're doing. You remember when I talked about the fact that you have to be able to test different ads, try different ads, change different ads? Well, when you run an advertisement in a publication currently, in a magazine ad or whatever, if you go, run an ad in Entrepreneur Magazine and it sits on Barnes & Noble for 6 months or 3 months or however long it sits there, number one, it's expensive, but number two, you better know what the ad is that you're going to run, right? Like, it's done. You can't change it. It's printed, it's on the shelves, it's done. The way we're doing ours is that you can change your ad in real time anytime you want. In fact, we're gonna promote, or we're gonna print each publication as they're purchased in real time. So as somebody purchases, we pull out of our database your ad and everybody else's ad that participates and that purchases, and we print them in real time so that you can literally change your advertisement anytime you want. And that advertisement will go to all the new buyers that purchase from that time on. And next week you can change it again, and the week after, and the day after, and if you don't like that, let's say you change your business. What happens if you change your complete business overnight? And I mean, this is how we set up Postcard Networker as well. Okay, this is how we set up Postcard Networker. Is that I want you to be able to have the flexibility of any time you want changing your business, if you choose, because in our industry, business is fluid. I mean, some businesses close down, some businesses open, some businesses you get excited about, some businesses you're not. Right? So I want you to be able to change your ad anytime you want in real time, and it'll go to all the new buyers. Okay? You're going to get 3 full lines to write anything you want. You can write text, you can you can put your website, you can put your phone number, you can put your mailing address. You can advertise anything you want, any home business you want. Okay. You can ask for money in your ad. You can say you can advertise. I mean, I recommend. Here's the thing. I recommend you advertise your network marketing business, whatever it is. But you can advertise your website. You can tell them to send you $2 for information. You can write, your phone number. Call me now. It's up to you. You write anything you want. You can change it anytime you want. You can test different things. You can see what works. You can promote any offer you choose. You can change it whenever you want. Okay? Do you guys like that opportunity? I mean, and again, when it comes down to it, it's like we're getting into physical publications of advertising with the flexibility of changing your ad in real time at any time you want. And it's going out only to buyers. Only to people spending money. It's not going out to everybody and their, and their kids and teenagers and old people that aren't even interested anymore. It's going out only to buyers. Now, when you participate, we're also going to run your advertisement for 12 full months. You pay once, 12 months. You can change your ad whenever you want. Okay? Now, let me tell you the trick in how I do this. Okay? Because some of you are like, how are you going to run an ad for 12 months? And once you see what it's going to cost, you'll be like, wow, that's an incredible price. How are you going to do that? Well, let me tell you how we set this up. It's really simple, right? The people that are purchasing the publication are paying for the printing, right? Like they're covering the cost of their own advertisement and the printing. So for me to go generate those leads, I mean, we're going to probably overpay a little bit to generate them, but they're helping covering the cost of the lead generation, and they're helping covering the cost of the printing of the publication that they're receiving personally. See, if I advertise this out and I send it to people for free, your advertisement fees have to cover the cost of my printing and my lead generation and everything. But if I charge people for it, it's a better lead for you, right? It's a better lead for you, and at the same time, the price goes way down, and you get better results. And you can change your ad real time whenever you want, because we're printing on demand. Crazy, right? So alternatives right now, I mean, you can run USA Today classified ads, $600 a week. Anybody want to do that? Right? And once you run the ad, I mean, you can't change it. It's going out to who knows who, everybody that buys USA Today. So they're like, our circulation's 1 million people a week. Yeah, but how many people are actually looking for a home-based business out of those 1 million people a week? You can advertise in penny savers, thrifty nickels, weekly weekly locals, things like that, $15 a week. Right? You can go on Facebook and get clicks for 50 cents, $4 a click. It starts to add up. Google, $4, $8 a click. Google's expensive. If you can even get a business opportunity on Google, I mean, you're paying $5, $6, $7 a click just for an exposure to your business. And they could leave within 3 seconds. You're still paying that $5, right? So it starts to get expensive. So you need to have a very robust system to make sure that that's profitable. Not only that, the majority of the advertising to these publications are untargeted non-buyers. They're like to the not interested, to the opportunity seeker type people, right, that we talked about at the beginning. If you want to advertise to the not interested people, go run an ad in USA Today. No problem. You'll get tons of not interested people in your business. You'll get a bunch of opportunity seekers that are unqualified, right? But if you want to advertise specifically only to buyers, that's what we're doing, okay? Now, the Money Tree Millionaires advertising, you can find it in your Postcard Network or back office right now. You can buy the ad. You can pay for the ad. You can even type in your ad. You can edit your ad. You can change it to whatever you want, anytime you want already. It's already 100% set up. Just log into your back office. Now, the regular price is going to be $600 a year, so $599.99 per year for this advertisement. Okay, now that breaks down to, if you divide that monthly, that's only $50 a month. Okay, that's very inexpensive. Okay, $50 a month to be going out to that many prospects. Now, keep in mind, the argument on the other side is, well, yeah, but everybody else is advertising in that same publication too. I'm going to be competing with a whole bunch of people. Yes, you are, except here's the thing. You have the advantage of being able to write a better ad. Also, they're all buyers. Also, they bought a publication specifically looking for a business. They're going to read all the ads. They're going to go through them all. They're going to go through and find your ad. and go to your website and determine if your business is a right fit for them or not. Do you see what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you guys a deal today, and we're going to run this probably for at least the launch for a few days, maybe the first week, or maybe more. We'll see. But anybody who wants to lock in today, this weekend, we're going to actually cut that in half for you guys, and we're going to run it actually at $299.99 per year. Okay? And once you run it today, you're going to get 12 months. Your renewal, if you lock it in now, is going to be at $299.99 while everybody else is paying $600, okay, for the same advertisement. You're only ever going to pay that. You can cancel it after the year. You can cancel it partway through. I mean, we'll still run your ad for the full year, but anytime you want to cancel, you don't have to renew it. Okay, does that make sense? So if you start to now look at the math, $300, that's only like $25 a month to be able to get your ad exposed to thousands and thousands and thousands of buyers that are going to be purchasing the publication. Okay, we've already started advertising it, by the way. So we're already starting to generate buyers for it. We just haven't started mailing out any of the publications yet because we wanted to allow you guys, obviously, to get into it and start advertising and putting your links in and putting your businesses in. So literally within the first week, or two, you're going to start getting traffic. You're going to start getting people calling you. You're going to start getting, action from it because we've already started advertising for people to purchase it. All right. So hey, that's a pretty good deal when it comes down to it. I know it's a bit of an investment up front. We're not going to offer a monthly program. We're not going to offer like a payment plan or anything like that for this, especially because you're getting such a good deal on the price itself. Again, I kind of look at it like, listen, if you want to advertise the way that I've been advertising for years, which is specifically to buyers, if you want to advertise to hundreds, thousands of buyers on a monthly basis for a super awesome deal directly to their home, they're going to keep the publication too. I mean, we're physically mailing them something. We're not just emailing them a list. We're not just displaying it on a website. We're physically mailing them the publication, and it'll be in their home, for the next 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, however long they keep it. And even if they don't join your business immediately, if they join somebody else's, if they end up quitting that person's business, they've still got their publication with your ad in it, right? Because they've got a printed version of it. They're going to keep it around. They're going to look at all the different ads. And now your job is just to make sure you portray your business in the best light possible when they call you or when they talk to you, that you be respectful and you talk to them and you work with them and you help them and you sign them up. They are looking for what you have. We just have to present it to them. You just have to participate. So I'm going to leave you guys with that today. I do appreciate you guys all coming. Again, if you want to be able to enroll hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people into your business, specifically into your network marketing business or your affiliate business over the next 12 months, this is a place where you're going to get a steady stream of traffic, a steady stream of people looking at your opportunity, being able to call you, being able to contact you, and allow you the flexibility to be able to change your ad whenever you want, to be able to change your business whenever you want, and to be able to have that for months and months and months to come. So have a great weekend, everybody. Again, you can access that in your Postcard Network or back office now. If you have any issues with it, please give us a call, let us know, and I look forward to helping you guys all continue to build a successful business from home. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye for now.